Hello guys, how are you? Just gonna continue here and decided to do a short flight on A320, the IAE variant. Of course there's no for flight factor, but there is a mode for visual with the engines, as you know, and of course delivery, so why not have a sound? And I haven't really slept since that night. Today just gonna go out because the party in San Juan never stops. So I'm just gonna do a real short and easy flight that I've done 100 times, you know, without online or anything, just to kind of, because last time when I was doing it, my sound sliders were not correct, so I kind of didn't feel the immersion on takeoff and everything. So yeah, today will all be great. Just gonna load up real quick and go. So we're flying from Fort Lauderdale to Tampa. Easy breezy South Florida flight. Meh. Okay. It all works, all right. It's just kind of the remnants of the data refs just exchanging, so don't mind that. As you know, it does have that sort of like a deal, but anyways, it is not really a problem. Hey, yeah, off we go. And it's gonna be a black screen for a little bit until it loads up. All right, there you go. Music to stop. All right. So yeah, here we are with that mode of IAE engines and you know, just visual with a Spirit Airlines, my favorite one, huh? Where else you can get the you know, the A1 or F1 seats to get that perfect buzz of the IAE engines. But first thing I'm gonna do, actually, nobody knows why my mouse looks like freaking that. No, not in the cockpit. But anyways, I'm gonna change the visuals real fast. Bam, bam, bam. About 70. Cloud brightness, I'd have it to 84, or maybe less, more. Okay, out of biz, none. That's none. Oh, and size of clouds, I decided to go with 60 maybe. See how it rolls. How are you guys anyways? How was your weekend? Can't believe it's over. Time for work again. Not like I ever stop. But anyways, oh, my throttles are reversed for some reason. That's gonna be number 2, and that's gonna be number 1. So whoever on Mac or whoever has such problem with the throttles not sounding, check if you have published txt as per installation, and as well as you can check it pretty much by installing data ref editor, and just click show data refs, and it's really made for, I guess, for the, you know, throttle quadrant, but you guys should have sounds in any case. But just check, like it says engine lever, that's the data rest for that, and you can see the stuff changing in the window. So all of that you're supposed to have. Hopefully you do. If not, and if you don't have that data ref editor, then we'll get up with some of you. Then we'll get up on how to troubleshoot it. Okay. And every time you start the you know, the sim and the sound, just make sure that goes by default by 0, the people. Just make sure that's 0 whenever you just started. Just when you're ready to board, just put it to 100. That's the way it works. Unfortunately, it's tied to the you know, the lights, and as soon as you power on, if you know, there's some lighting and data ref action going on, so that's the way it goes, fortunately. All right, let me get a debug and refresh the weather. May. Okay. Early morning. Excuse me. The hiccups. They had to be coming in. Alright, so I'm gonna get our flight plan here real fast. You've probably seen it 100 times already, but for those of you interested in that, I'll show you again. Sim brief. Create a new flight. Is it NKS or NSK? I think it's NSK. Anyways, we're flying offline, so who cares, right? 1212. KFLL. KTPA. And that's going to be in kilos. Contingency fuel 1545 on the reserve 320, and we're gonna do toga for the for that takeoff. Anyways, Thunder LBV, and it's supposed to be like a deck. Unless they remove it, I don't see any deck for arrival anymore. Let's see what's going on in Tampa. There used to be deck 5 or deck 4 arrival. Arrivals. Yeah, there it is, still there. I wonder why. Okay, well, LBV. I'll just print it myself. Deck 5. Analyze. Yeah. Meh. Why would you choose the Rival runway with 10? What the fuck? Same brief. Come on. 0704, and that's gonna be one left or right. Obviously, it will be one right. So, or one left, doesn't matter. We'll do one left. So longer runway. Okay. One left. No. Yeah, that's now it's valid. All right. So we got a full house and about 500 kills on board. Let's do it. Altitude is gonna calculate it. Yes. how are you guys? Everybody's so quiet. All right. All right, so it shows the flight level 260 and with the zero fuel weight of 65 and 663 on the PTOW. All right, that's that. We're gonna cruise with the constant index of 8 and do toga. Cruise level 260. What else here? And then some just general information. I'll get back to it a little bit later. Let's go in the plane, shall we? Shall we? All right. Actually, can you open from here? Because is there any like a hotkey? Jesus, awkward. No, he can't, I guess. Well, that's fine. Alright, let's get in this baby. The ground power is something that I chose to have the connection from the ground up and the gate without no diesel, because that's the way most United States airports have, the big ones, and not using any diesel for fuck's sakes anymore. You should be aware of that, unless you're in Bumblefuck, but we're flying not from Bumblefuck. So yeah, GPU is not, is, if you don't hear it, it's gotta be, it doesn't have to be there. So it's electrical. As far as other things like this window, you can open it, you'll hear the sound, but all the external sounds while opening this are missing, and that's perhaps maybe I will make it further down the road, but for now, to make it easier, because there's already plenty of sounds just playing in the background. I don't want to have a performance impact, but most of the times, 100 times everywhere, that's closed. Ain't nobody messing with windows, nobody's opening them unless you really want to. So I don't think that should be a problem. The on contrary, the passenger, like the doors, you can hear it from below, just opened. So that over here, you'll hear external sounds over here, but just make sure all these sliders are up. Radios you can do whatever, but that you see, they all have to be up 100%. Okay, and again and again, remind you of the volume sliders here are just for internal work, so don't be changing those, except the people slider, which is at 0 and 100. You know, if you feel like we're gonna start boarding soon, yeah, put it to 50 or 100 or whatever you want. One thing you can actually mess with at cruise flight level is master internal. And you can, that's gonna bring down all these sounds pretty much. If you're, but obviously, like, I don't know, I fly pilot edge and I have absolutely no problem hearing anybody. It's just so perfect. As well as you can go separate audio on devices, like headphones for plane and speakers for HC or vice versa. All right. Karsten 1287, hi, how are you? I'm good, thank you. And you? Right, so if you stand here long enough, you'll hear. I'm gonna put it up a little bit. The volume mixer in. Explain here. So you're pretty much, yeah. Adjust this a little bit here. So you hear like some airport action if you stand here long enough. Some planes taxiing and all. And you'll hear like the click closing by, passing by. So it's all quiet. Yeah, let's power this thing up. Now for the the APU, that thing is way back there. So the only way you could probably even hear it is if you're staying like close to the open door. In cockpit, most of the times you'll just hear faint, like real tiny faint. If you want, we can start off of APU and you'll hear it. Even with GPU, no, it's fine. We'll connect GPU and I'll show it. So that's that. I'm just making sure for answering the questions that are really common that people ask me. By the way, did you notice that the right engine sound from outside is missing while startup and really? I don't think so. Right engine. So we'll try. We'll try to start up from outside, and then we'll start with the right, of course, because that's the drill for the startup. Is usual normal starts is 2 then 1. So okay, we'll do it and we'll check. And if that will come up, and guess what operating system you have? Do you have not operating system? What do you have? Mac or Windows? That's my question. Most importantly, and the other thing, did you try to if you do have Mac? If I'm sorry, yeah, there's no other ones. If you have Mac, did you try to use the troubleshooting version or alternate version of it? Yeah, let's get it on. I can hear the buses contactors, battery bus contactors. Still. Yep. It starts loud as it's supposed to. The ECS, or whatever it's called, the ventilation, it'll go on self-test and then it'll mellow down. But you can also, there are cabin fans, which I showed you already before. You can turn them off and they'll, in the back of the plane, I mean not in the back but in front here, cabin fans for controlling the lavatory, and over here some fans, and in the all the way in the back there for the lav, and you can still kind of hear how they sound in here. Okay, I'm on Windows. If I start the right engine and going to the outside, there is no engine sound while spool up. It's like default, but from inside everything's fine. Well, I'm gonna check right now. You sure your installation is correct? All right, let's continue. Oh, let's load some fuel first. Let's load it up. But I don't guarantee it's not there. It's there. I mean, I'll check myself, but it's supposed to be there. I don't see why it shouldn't, but I'll check. If it's not there, then I'll issue the the update, quick fix, hot fix. Okay, so we're talking about 6 tons on board and 605 zero fuel weight. Yeah, like what's up with tons and everything? We should have like really change, be able to change with pounds. Okay. Now, so we need 6 tons in here. And I need to be super, well, I want to be exact. 6 tons. Okay. Now passengers, full house, and I'm gonna get up to the numbers to match, which is 60. I was saying. Yes, I think so. So never had any problems with installation. So I believe the old one updated the plane and just installed as described. A new one, drag and drop connector is also removed completely. Okay. Oh, we'll check right now. When we're gonna start, I'll check right now. Maybe there's a code mistake or something. Or if the case is up that that I have it and you don't, that might be the API problem within Flight Factor, and we talked about this with Roman, so we're not sure yet. So let's see. We'll get and see it. Okay, so yeah, no problem. 65 zero fuel weight. I wish you could just we can change it. Nah. Can we? No. No, I wish we could just dial in the zero fuel weight. That would be so much better. But anyways, we can't. So I usually go like the top, and it's gonna autofill. Of course, they never carry this much cargo in tons, but it just matches the the passengers and all. 5, 6, So we need 520. Oh, we need a lot. Need another 4 over here. And another 500. So it's going to be a slight downside of gravity. So yeah, 60. Yeah, that's close enough. And it's going to be down 0.2, which is fine. No problem. And it's going to get set. All right. So at that point, when the door is open, and you ready your sound volume here. The people, it's at 100. So as soon as we put the seat belts in auto, the boarding starts. Just kind of, and as well, I'm dead. Okay. To stop the sound, you can just shut off the seatbelts off, and that's gonna stop the sound. But I'm gonna start before that. Actually, I'll start the APU and show you how. You see the contactors just boomed in. I'm gonna show you how the APU actually is supposed to sound. Not from outside. I'm talking about inside perspective. So, bam. You won't be able to hear it here. So you gotta go out here a little bit. So you see, it's a faintly, really faint, but it's getting there. Okay, but if you go like get on here, let's fast it up this way. In the back here, of course, you hear it. All right. So from the outside. And of course the packs. So like when you get some bleed, the packs ought to come, and you'll hear them going on. And they're really distinct. Like the A320s, you know, family packs, turbines do sound really familiar. Again, if you come to the door, that's what you hear when you're boarding most of the time. And here as well. Okay. Yeah, this is IAE. No, it's still the same. It doesn't matter. The only thing changed in IAE, the one that I'm making, it's not even out yet, so this is just work in progress. So the only thing changed in IAE is the actual engines. So the code did not change. All right. So yeah, let's continue boarding here. I'm gonna do this flight real fast since I need to get some sleep. Post index is 8 and we're up to 60. Line ref. Wind, wind, wind. Oh, I tell you, the sleeping is important. It's like, goddamn, if you haven't had a sleep, it's so hard. it's 10 o'clock. That's okay. Alright, so we'll get up from the Florida. The Fort Lauderdale is in its own usual state, which is west up, south up, east operation, east ops. That's usually 08010 and 3010 on them on altimeter. So the departure, standard, thunder. Supposed to be LBV transition. No, no. Oh, Thunder, I'm sorry, yeah, LBV, that's the transition for Tampa. One left. Deke LBV, that's what's up. Clear discounts. Secondaries. Right now, make sure it's all good. Fly plan. And B. And the easiest way you can do it is just press set here. Bam. That's gonna transfer all the data here. 15% usually. Oh, let's see. Usually, what do we got? 0.7 and reserve is 1.8. That's that. Alternate time's supposed to be here too as well if you put alternate in it, but guess what? It's not there. See? Still not there. Okay. Yeah, by the way, I can still upload videos on YouTube, but I cannot stream until July. So if you see me uploading something, make sure to check out the YouTube channel as well. So but usually now I stream on Twitch because of the little bullshit situation. But anyways, right. So I'm gonna use Topcat since speeds are never correct here. So, but by some time in the mid boarding, you can set the seat belts to on and wait. You'll start hearing some announcements. All right. Topcat. Oh, look at that. Oh, you can't see it. That was just flying from Tampa to Lauderdale. I'm just gonna swap it and estimate. We know that it's 6 tons total. Not anymore. It's 5,980, but anyways. At the time it's gonna be 5. It's well, actually let's leave it at 6 since it's official FP. What the heck? Okay, so the other part is taxi out 200 and burn 1.8. So that's 200, 1.8. And we know that we are pretty full. And it's just a fall off here. So it's 6, 5. Fuel weight. The landing weight is some fuckage on landing weight. Might need to bring it down a bit. Okay, that's just about that. So 6,487 and it's 520. Let's check. Okay, let's bring it down to another 200 kilos. You see, I hate that. I insert numbers and it just doesn't work that way anymore. Alright. Niente. Yep, that's good enough. So we're just gonna change our recycle here. Set. And that should take care of it. 640. And then, well, unless it rounds up the really good way, but which I hope so. Okay, let's see here. The flight plan on this one, perf, and the takeoff weight is what I really care about. 663. 663. Yeah, that's close up. Close enough. Choose 10 left. And still we're calculating for CFM since it's only sounds for CFM. The rest of this is CFM. Date. Okay, 0010, 10 miles, scat 0 to 5, scat 55 to 8 to 1, 3010, and da 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 da. Is it 3010? Yeah. Okay. One left, and get the optimum out of it. And there's no way I'm pushing configuration 3 in here. Alright, so we good. We got a good margin here, but we're gonna do it at Toga. Actually, you know what? Let's see what the conf one, how much margin it will give. But yeah, it's still good. 3,500 feet. So yeah, we'll do conf one, which is 32, 41, 44, and our thrust would be at 90. Screaming IAE. Alright. 1, whatever that, down 1. No flags. And 32, 41, 44. Alright, the rest of it goes by default. Alright, so that's that. Oh, also, I'll get some sounds for the cargo. That's that. That's your cargo. And something else. If you think that the PTU sound's not there, or the easiest way to check them is by putting an electrical pump on, and it'll start bark. Of course, it will start bark here. But in Cockpit, guess what? You'll hear it really tiny bit, and even in the real one you can't hear it for shit, but I just edited. So a lot of people will be writing, oh, where's my PTU? So I just edit just a bit, so to keep happy all the customers. Guess what? Customer should be happy. Alright, so let's get there. Let's get that thing going. Click. And right. And also, here, check this out. Blower, extractor. But I'm pretty sure you know about that. Alright, cargo's closed, and we're about to close up the that part. Climb up initial, I think here it's 3,000. Let's check. So I get back. Fort Lauderdale. Departure Thunder 4. Yeah, top altitude is 3,000. They always give higher anyways. They'd be like, climb via the SID, and then by the time you contact them on departure, they'd be like, climb maintain 15,000. Alright. Okay, so it's time for the FCU check. 3010 QNH, constraint 20, speed dash heading, vertical speed 3,000. Vertical speed constrained arc 20. Both FD zone 310 QNH. Oh, free. Set. Let me find me a checklist here. Oh boy, I'm gonna go straight to sleep after that. Alright, cockpit prep complete. Gear pins and covers removed. Signs on auto. ADIS, nav. Fuel quantity is 5960. Fuel data. Toga 1 down 01 32 41 44. Barrel reference 310 QNH. Above the line complete. Instrument check 144. Red 32 blue, climb nav blue 1 FD2 3020. Altitude is and 198. Ground speed 0, same on the red side. I'm not gonna go with briefing and all that bullshit, so I just gotta speed things a bit. Speed them up. So yeah, we're gonna start the number 2 from the outside just to make sure it all works. And it's gonna be pretty loud, so I'm gonna put down the volume a bit. It's gonna be super loud again. Alright, let's close up. Call the pre-plan now. Okay, it's active here. Alright. Non-movement zone. Let's get it out this way. And yeah, there you go. Okay. And it's closed up. And lady starts talking here. Just wait until she does finish before actually putting the beacon, because they'll jump one on the other. So she's gonna finish her I think so. Yeah, there you go. Alright, now she's finished now, so we can go on with the beacon. And below the line, windows, doors closed. Beacon on, trusty Rosado, parking brake set. Yeah. One second. Oosh. Go. Alright, so we're ready to push. And I'm gonna start the number 2 from the outside. Alright. Let's do it. Number 2. I guess you're right. They are missing. Alright, I'm gonna fix that. It's probably just some code mistake or something. You're right. Good point. Somehow that shit just ran away from the code, perhaps. I'm gonna fix that. I know how to fix, so it's no problem. Listen from the inside, guess. Good point. I don't know how that it's possible. Let me check the code. It's just probably some silly ass mistake. Anyways, I'll check later. Fuck it. Yeah, no problem. Okay, we're done pushing. Still kind of trying to stop. Okay. Does it stop? Yeah. Let's wait until they give us clearance. Yeah. I'm really happy too, because actually, you know, if the case would be that I have it and you don't, then that's the problem. So as long as we both have the same story, that's actually good. So that means I can come in with a fix and do it. Okay, so it's start number 1. Okay. And let's do some of that flaps. And the slats are still extending here, right there. Okay. The actual pitch trim wheel, it does have a sound too. It's really faint unless you do it in a cold and dark cockpit, but it does have a sound. You can hear it sort of, but anyways. Alright, flight control check. Up, down, neutral, right, left, neutral, and rudder. Make sure to press that disconnect button before you do that. Okay. Alright, off to start. And off start checklist. NTI is not required in status. Not checked. Never was checked. Pitch trim set. Rudder trim 0. Off start checklist complete. Right. Taxi. Give him flash. Flash to who? I don't know. Anyways, I'd like you to hear some of the sounds maybe from different positions. Perhaps. Let's check here. Forgot. That beautiful IAE. Hit that. Did I disconnect it? Yeah. I'll put it up. Some volume. It's calibrated right now, but I get you a little bit higher, so higher volume, so you guys can enjoy it. I have also written and reported at your FB. I don't know. I didn't knew that you have not seen it. Okay. Perhaps I see that, but so many, so I can. All right, let's go. Let's do some more, shall we? Freaking okay. My throttle's here. Let me turn. Okay, sorry, we're good. Okay. Yeah. That's that famous and even from this place, let's check the IAE. There's so much just kind of like mature engines to hear here. You recognize it, right? I'll make sure all my sounds are up here. I even do some. I'll turn off the packs and blower so you can guys hear it even louder. Sure, don't fucking run off. I hope Flight Factor will come around the corner and bring an IA version. Yeah, I hope so too. One day. Thank you. I'm just gonna stop and so I can rev it some more, you know, for you. one thing I really hope that they'll do actually is that they will fix the FFA320, because right now FFA320 doesn't work correctly, and I mentioned that before. Why I should care about that? Yeah, I've been ready. Having courtesies for departure. No, it's not Enviro. That's actually make sure I fixed it. Actually, hold on. That's UWXP 2.4. Just gonna make sure that I fixed it, because I might have forgot. Just to make sure the click clouds are all good. Yeah, I did. Alright, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so the FFA320, okay, in the real bus and in FS Labs it works that way. If you will go up to like 50 or like around 40, there is no linearity like it is here. The spool up will come up to 35 and 1 really slow, and then it will go faster all the way up to the Toga. So 231, like 35ish and 1 is spool slow, and that's how they spool down slow as well. So actually really only one that I saw and explained so far developer who did it correct is IXEG. Their FFA320, like, or whatever they have, yeah, they do have, it's spot on. Like the engine's just doing it real correct. This is incorrect here. There's just linearity, and this is why sometimes the sounds to me was just like really if you really picky, you know, that those type shit. And as well as a lot of flex to climb, they don't have reduction here for the thrust. That is also incorrect. As you can notice, you have flex on that thing, it'll never go, or it will be never reduction. It'll be maybe like 1-2%. I mean 0.1-2%. So yeah, I wish I could have fucking sorry for my language, but I wish I could take off with like a passenger view, so you guys can really enjoy the loudness of that and the tone of that thing. But anyways, we'll get from that position, which is really fine with me. Right now I'm much more waiting for the A319 solid sound pack. I really want to fly this bird, but I can't. Cockpit sounds are so and this is what holds me flying this bird. Well, I appreciate that. They're on the way. They're on the way, guys. I'm really interested in releasing them as well. Let me assign one more view here, like close here, so we can have both sides and actually have a really nice. So we have this, that's for takeoff. As soon as we take off, I'm gonna put the autopilot on so I can transfer to the cabin, so you guys can enjoy the sounds more, because I guess that's what you came here for, right? Let me have a few drags and we'll simulate traffic in FLL. But you can shoot any questions now, since I'm here on the ground, because it's gonna get loud real soon. Just wanna see, like, fine adjust the volume so it doesn't overload. All right, and before takeoff checklist, well, above the line, sure. And above the line, flight controls check, instruments check, briefing, let's say it's confirmed, flap settings conf 1, V1, VR, V2, 32, 41, 44, and 3000 is our initial, and Jimmer is the initial fix. Okay, HC static command on all blue. And below the line cabin crew advised, engine most like normal packs on. Before takeoff checklist completed. Alright, you guys ready? I'm gonna line up actually. We'll be in standby once this sound pack is out. Hold on a second, let me line up here. Yeah, I kind of one flight tallest too, since I've been flying this thing for a long time and I need something different. And that I don't fly any bird which has no modification made by you, sir. Oh, I'm really thankful for that, and this is really pleasant to hear. This is what I strive for. Because to me, sounds are important, and to me as well. I don't fly anything that has that doesn't have a good sound pack. So if that's like instant turn off, if the model doesn't have good sound pack, for me it's eh. Alright, I'm done. Let's take off. And you ready, guys? I'm gonna turn on AP1 as soon as we take off, just for you to hear the sounds. Let's go. And power set. Toga, thrust blue, SRS runway, speed a lot. 100. That's V1 and rotate. Pause the brake, you're up. And I'm gonna do it right away here. Really should do, yeah, that's a good way to do it. Flaps up. Now we're gonna level out at 3. Ah, nice. Let's pull down. Amazing, thank you, sir. All right, let us go up to our cruise altitude, and I'll do it all the way from the cabin perspective, so you guys can hear more. 26 and go. Listen to that spool up. Look at them go. Exactly like me, sounds a solid aircraft in my opinion. Yes, of course, that's my opinion as well. The music of aircraft. As we speed up, it's gonna like change, and don't look at the clouds, it's just awful. Doing a 180 turn here on the departure. I'm gonna take care of something here. I hate that we're living in 2019 and we still don't have good clouds for explain. It's just shame. No, I mean they're somewhat good. Somebody from Russian community sent those cloud textures to me to work with UWXP, as well as the sky, like it's all custom, the sky and clouds, as well as I do X-Vision with it, so it's really just custom. It's 10,000. It's gonna start speed up. And by the gaining speed and altitude, the turbine sounds will fade away like in real life. So. So yeah, we can walk around and you'll hear like they change to every position, like every seat is different pretty much. You hear more turbulence by the wings, of course. Did you saw the announcement by Rex Simulation to port their product to XP? Will be interesting. Oh really? Well, that's interesting. That's good news. And no, I didn't see that. That's you mean like Skyforce? If Skyforce would be looking like it is looking right now at my pre-part, it would be totally awesome. For the IAE, I might bump up a little volume on the engine, just a tiny bit, but also it's just work in progress again, guys. So it will sound even better than it sounds right now. There's always room for improvement. And the jar design, for some of you who fly it, that will also get a huge update. Now it's almost ready. Just gotta figure out on how to you know, get it done for everybody, because it's completely like expansion, so it's completely different sound pack, which was recoding. So I can't really do it as an update. I mean, it will be an update for regular customers, but that wouldn't be optional for those who want to buy it. And of course, discount for previous customers that bought it not a long time ago. But yeah, and then I mean, the TOLIS is already like well on the way. The jar is just something. Jar design is just something that will be done along the way, just to keep kind of goddamn hiccups, just to keep it up. 18,000 feet. Gonna make sure that I don't fall asleep here. Alright. So yeah, as you can hear, it's just kind of like fading away. The higher you go, the less they'll be out. I just want you to hear at the level out, like there'll be like a bassy kind of sound, like a bassy spool down. I really want to do like an auto land because I'm super tired. Nah, I'll do, of course I'll do a manual. Going straight to sleep after that, I guess. at 260, and I'm just gonna show you how it will sound. About 1 to go. There you go. Frequent JetBlue flyer, and those sounds are spectacular. Can't wait. Night and day compared to Flaps IE sounds. Thank you. For Flaps IE, I have it coming too. So we're currently a new mod with CFM for Flaps for the latest models, and 319 as well. So we already have that. The IE is also coming. Let's check. Yeah. We'll just do like full flight almost with passenger perspective. Check just before. So everything goes good here. Clear all the way. And performance was there's no need. Let's do crossover of 280. Actually 270 is, yeah. And destination, I'm getting in fast, real fast. It's not supposed to say that at that stage anyways. Mm, 09012. I'm just gonna do standard DH here. I'm just too lazy and tired to go in. Oops, I was looking at the wrong airport, I guess. 070426. Two 3014. Alright, so we're just above. Okay. So I'm gonna go down to all the way 2006. So check out the spool down for the core. Getting in between 2 and 5 before the white banana. Yeah, there you go. Fuck did I press? You hear that bass? Yep. Guys, write in chat if you want me to do auto land, so we can auto land completely from passenger position. So you're like just kind of like passenger immersion. Or if you want me to just go with my hands and land it normally. So let's say 1 for auto land from passenger position, and 2 in chat is for manual and just regular landing. So let's get this one. Type 1 for good with either option. Me too. There's nothing new into me landing this thing, so I didn't test this one with the auto land, the plane itself. I don't know how good it is. Crossing 18. Oh, that's cute. Nice weather picture. Okay, 17, 310, 310. I'm happy that I chose this short flight and it still drags along. It drags. Okay, it's 16. We'll be there soon. One for Outland, okay. I kind of want to do that too, because I never tried it actually that way, and at the same time we can hear like the passenger sounds more. So what do we'll use the auto brake low. Or less. You guys want from this position or like this? I think this one is good. It's more louder. And I'll let you hear some speed brakes too. There's some speed brakes for you. Okay, now for also using the version 2.4? Yes, yes I do. I'm off from 2.5. It makes me too much problems. I'm happy 2.4 while waiting for external. Yes, I've tried to use 2.5 and I didn't like it, so I'm back to 2.4 with my custom, you know, custom setup, which just works perfectly. As you can see, it's. I tried to play with 2.5 settings, but it's just it's good. Not for me. Although it's nice way that you can work the like the settings of water. Kind of missed that, as well as lights, but lights I already have it figured out. That doesn't. Cabin crew, prepare for landing, please. I use my deep voice. See some wing lights as well here. Let's hear it. We got 30 miles to go. I also wish I would have like the FCU panel here that I can do like a 2D, but unfortunately I can't. So I can control it from the passenger perspective. Let's see how Flight Factor will nail that bitch onto the runway. I'm betting like 90 out of 10, you know, 90 out of 100 that it will like nail it down really hard. We'll see. It's kind of fun. Time to alright, this is 21 out. And it's a good time to start the approach phase active. And approach mode on, both in. Do this way. There you go. 310. Slow down a bit. Oh well, it's gonna slow down because we got two fixes that with the same altitude, so it'll be alright. Have plenty of time to slow down. Flip one. Speed check. Lock capture. I never did it before like this. It's fun. Glide slope and localize a little bit over speed, but that's fine, no matter. Shaked. Let's do gear down here. Slow down. Let's make sure it all okay. Up to flaps. I mean, kind of hot, but that's fine. We'll get there. Flap 3. Crabby. Kind of hot and high, but that's okay. That's when you have a feeling inside a bus that somebody's stepping on the brakes. Let no blue. Chic. Rock and roll. Yeah. Rock and roll. Imagine some like snow plowing tractor on the runway.
500. 400. 100 above. 300.
Guys, hold on.
200.
Hold on a second, guys. Just a moment. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, guys. I had to answer that call. All right, go ahead. Yep. Keep the fingers crossed and embrace yourself.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, retard, 5.
Yeah. I'll take it from here. To the right. Nice landing, yeah. The oh hail, the autopilot. We'll hear some more. I'll do a single engine taxiing. JetBlue. I kind of liked it. If I wouldn't be so sleepy, I would probably do another flight. But next time, that's okay. I'll go to sleep. Maybe I'll put some stream later on tonight. Alright. Single engine taxiing. Shut down. For the crew announcements, there's like a manual inside the pack itself that explains how you can do it yourself, because you know, obviously it's gonna be too much work for me to include every airline out there. I might make just a few more just in case, but the clean ones are really hard to find, and you have to really travel and record that stuff, you know. I mean, so the one way to get it is from like internet. So I mean, I can do that, you guys can do that too. It's really easy to do. It's explained inside. You just cut out file and it's really like a fine manual there how to explain how to make your airline. So it should be right now. You see, PTU. For those who said that PTU is not there. Wait. Ooh, I don't want to do that. Swerving. all over the place. I might throw in later like announcements, maybe another one from like American Airlines and Spirit, maybe United, you know, let's see. Let's see how I stop here. I'm probably missing the 320s, but anyways. Smooth. All right. Shut down. Not sure I can fly with CFM sounds now. Sign me up. Yep, definitely. Just write to my PM and Facebook. I'll give you a beta. But that should take just a bit before I arrange it. Bing. Okay, guys. That was uneventful flight. Pretty much, as you can see, as usual. As usual. Okay, now I'll open the doors. Oh, missing lights. Oh, that's okay. FAP. We're on FAP now. I put on bright and it's just start really brighten up outside. It was funny. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Right. That's my baby. That's my baby. I should like add like crying baby sounds, guys. Do you think it would be fun? No, you know what I'll do? For those who steal the sound pack on torrent, I'll upload the sound pack on torrent myself, but the whole sound pack will have like crying babies all the way, like to the point unbearable, like you would hear it in Cockpit. That would be really fun. And like a Chinese ladies would be saying like, hurry up and buy. Something like that. Yeah, it's a lovely bird. I like it, but I'm really ready to move on as far as like Tolis. I need some different Airbus in my life. Oh shit! Now we're going back to the start. I forgot to test the oxygen mask. Anyways, well, thank you for you guys to join me this beautiful what the fuck it is, Monday, right? Okay, Monday. And again, if you for now I can only stream on Twitch until July. Later I will stream both Twitch and YouTube, but I still can upload videos to YouTube. So make sure if you haven't seen it, or sometimes you miss the stream, you can always come to YouTube channel and check it out. As well as yeah, good way is to subscribe and see. What else? Yeah, the English streams I try to do on schedule. I try. Well, my idea was every Saturday and Thursday at around 15 Zulu. Anywhere from 12 to 15 Zulu, and then forward on. The rest of it, streams just like random, they're in Russian. But if somebody steps by and I see that there's mostly English audience in chat, I will switch to English in a second. So, okay. Well, again, thank you guys. I will. Good point for that fix about this for the engine start. I'll fix that. I'll do a like the update, like a hot fix soon to make sure everything is good. And yeah, everything, all other news are on Facebook, as you know. So you guys have a wonderful week, and we'll join later. Get some follow-ups. Nice work. Thank you. All right, guys. Take care. I might get back streaming later on today, perhaps like evening time, San Juan evening time. I'm not sure what Zulu time is that, but we'll see. I might. What I'm on basically right now, I'm flying the what's you call it, TBM, since they did a great update for the swerving things. So I'm flying that all the way around, as well as what? Mostly that. But you know, once and then I fly a little bit 320s or XEG. Zibo, I don't fly that right now because I think they got some issues with FPS, but hopefully they'll fix that. Alright guys, thanks again, and have a wonderful day. See ya.